Kim is bored today, so we are going to go and finally actually do a decent look at the Japanese garden, hopefully in color this time. So, people are probably going to think I'm schizophrenic because I'm talking to my camera, but hopefully I can give a nice little look at our lovely and CSULB exclusive Japanese garden. So this is the main entranceway. I hate to say there's not very much to see, although we have this very lovely cherry blossom tree that has beautiful pink flowers since it's wonderful in spring, and a lot of trees and plants. Down that way is a very boring and unobtrusive bathroom, so of course we are going to head into the actual garden itself. This is a Shia, I want to say. They're around Okinawa, little guardian beast statues. And this is the entrance to the garden. Behold the wonderful and magnificent garden? Yeah, that's what this is. Up the pathway. And I'm basically just going to start in the center at my very favorite area, which is the koi pond. And this is the best place to come over here and feed the koi because you can get right up to the water. And in fact, the minute anyone comes over here, all the koi start coming over here and going bump, 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 bump. Because they all think I'm going to feed them. Which I'm not, because I haven't bought any koi food yet. But there are always just a ton of koi out here. And I like to feed them. It's my favorite part of the park. And this area right here is, of course, a bunch of rocks. Places to sit when you're bored or you want to feed the koi. Up here is the, I believe it's called a fire tree, which has apparently recently been pruned. In the spring it's supposed to have all these really beautiful orange and yellow blossoms, but I obviously don't see these, and I'm kind of wondering what happened to the tree. It's also well known for the fact that a lot of little kids tend to try and like climb on it. They fall off, and well, it's not a very pretty sight. Anyway, I'm going to come up here now and go yosh. Ba-doo, ba-doo. Over there is the kiosk where you get information, which is interesting enough. Ba-doo. Up here is usually where the koi food would be, but apparently the machine is gone. So instead you get to look at all the lovely trees. Ba-doo, ba-doo. This lovely structure over here is the first of 3 bridges that are constructed in the Japanese garden. It is the square bridge. I'm afraid I can't really remember all that much about it because nobody really talks about it. It is, however, very frequent to have artists come and set up their easels over here just so that they can go and look out over into the beauty of the pond and draw it. Anyway, back to our main path. A lovely bonsai tree over here. And the trees go up very, very far, as you can see. Very large bit of foliage. More bonsai. Now, even though this is called the Japanese garden, it actually has a lot of influences from all over Asia. Korean, Chinese, you name it. Actually, to talk about the koi ponds more, this is actually one of, again, 3 separate, basically 3 separate water structures in here. Water is, of course, a very important element of design in Asia. And this is... Wait, no, I said that wrong. Oh well, ignore me. This is definitely the pond. There's 3 waterfalls, and I will get to that in a bit. This over here is the hidden Buddha, which is hidden under a tree if you can see it. I don't really know much about this Buddha. It actually looks more Hindu to me, but it's supposed to be a Buddha, so you can say what you want. Over here is a wonderful bench where you can sit down if you want. These oak trees up here, I believe, represent masculinity, and there are some willow trees on the other side that represent femininity. Granted, there are actually more oak trees here than willow trees, so it's a little out of balance, which is kind of annoying, but it's okay. This, well, what appears to just be a whole bunch of rocks, is actually one of the waterfalls. When it rains, all the water comes cascading down these rocks, and they turn pitch black, which I'm told is a very beautiful sight, although I've never been here when it's raining, probably for obvious reasons. This is a nice statue that I can't say all that much about, so just continue to look at the beauty of the garden. Yeah, I know, I'm not a terribly good tour guide, but practice. Over here is the second bridge, which is the Half Moon Bridge. Yep. It is called the Half Moon Bridge because at the right time of day, when you look at the reflection in the water, it's supposed to make an entire moon. Also, I've never seen that either, but... And this over here is the second and probably one of the more prominent waterfalls. And up here is a whole bunch of area where I can't walk. So, that is that. And, okay, this is a better view. Yes, better view. Over here is the little island that's in the middle of the koi pond, and it's supposed to represent perfection, heaven, refuge, beauty, etc., etc. I really want to go jump in the koi pond one day and like walk over there and get on top of it, because that grass looks really nice. But my friends all told me the grass is really spiky and probably the worst thing ever to sit on. So until then, I guess I just have to sit here and admire the beauty of the nirvana I am unfortunately never going to get. And over here we go some more. Ba-doo, ba-doo.